Hello folks, I'm putting together this little video blog on December 26th. It is just about a week to New Year's and people are already thinking about New Year's Eve resolutions, which is a good thing. My belief is that you should start right now in considering and planning for what you're going to do next year. You've got about a week and preparation, organization is key to success in these types of things. So, have you decided how you're going to improve your life next year? If not, think about it. If you have it, the key is to not wait until January 1st, but take a small but concrete step towards your goal. Let's say your goal is world domination. Okay, so world domination. By January 1st, you've got to think of something, organize a plan, and stuff like that. And this brings up an important point. Sometimes a goal or an achievement can't be done in just 1 year. Certainly, there are a lot of things that you need to do if you want to become a global tyrant. It may not take a year, so you have to break things down into chunks. But every journey starts with the first step. And as soon as you make your determination that you are going to be the ruler of the world, you have to make a small step right then. You can't put it off. Putting it off develops a bad habit. So, a concrete step, and then my recommendation is that you go out and you get a journal, a notebook, and you start planning things out. Start out by just going through and writing down things like what you want to accomplish, what kind of accomplishments you need, what kind of resources you're going to need, what kind of resources did you bring to the table, what kind of visible, solid standards can you meet to show that you are on your path. Again, for the first few days between now and January 1st, just free flow. Oh, yes, well, resources. I've got a cat. All dictators seem to have a cat that okay, got that. Resources. Money, obviously, I'm going to need a lot of money. Okay, well, just free flowing. How can I get a lot of money fast? Well, maybe I should build up a criminal organization from the ground up. Yes, that's a good way to get money real quick, and also develops, the base support of a lot of minions. Okay, so write that down. 3-4 days from now, go back and organize that. First, just free flow. Just put things down. Again, I prefer physical things. There's something about writing down that they find is more effective than either just thinking about it or even just putting things down on a computer or a pad or something like that. And also, it's easy to burn one of these things so there's no evidence, about in case Nick Fury comes after me. I don't really know if I can wipe a hard drive good enough so that that type of evidence can't be found. So that's it. Between now and January 1st, start with something, okay? And start today. Now, in the case of world domination, okay, what kind of skills? I'm going to have to write down skills, and I'm going to have to take a few days, but I'm going to find one skill, one attribute I have to have in order to achieve global domination. And, just off the top of my head, I don't have to stay with this, but I'm going to have to do something today. Social skills, right? Because, let's face it, minions are kind of temperamental, so maybe, I should get my, social skills up just to influence them and control them. Without using too much negativity, because let's face it, you don't want negativity in your personal relationships with people that carry guns. It's just that simple. So, okay, so what can I do today to improve my social skills, which will eventually get to my goal of world domination? Okay, well, as it turns out, my local library has got Kindle editions that I can immediately download. And one of them happens to be, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Okay, so as part of my, so in order to achieve global domination, today I am going to put aside an hour of reading Dale Carnegie's book because this is a small concrete step. Between now and January 1st, of course, I can change what the most important skill is and I can go from there. Now, another thing that you have to take in mind is don't jump in all at once. There's a saying in Japanese, mikabozu, basically a 3-day monk. It's basically a story about how some people, oh, I have to get spiritual. I have to, find religion. And they go off and they become, they go completely from layman to monk, you know, and they burn out in 3 days and they go back to their regular life. You've all heard about people that, go to the gym on January 1st, but they're not around at the end of the month. So start small, make it a habit. Find one thing that you can make a habit, and once it becomes a habit and you don't have to think about it, you don't have to push yourself, then you can add something else. My reading of 1 hour a day, okay, that's a start. Again, you don't have to, you don't have to stay with one skill. If you've got a job, if your goal is to start a side business, okay, well, today you might pick up a book from your library on marketing because marketing is part of businesses. But by the end of the week, around January 1st, you might find out, okay, well, it's more important to know, the selling, selling skills, personal selling skills, not marketing. And it's fine to change by January 1st, okay? And then starting January 1st, write down goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, daily goals in small chunks. Again, world domination is really large. It's really huge. So you have to break things down. And like the month of January, I'm going to have to, maybe recruit a few minions. Okay, so 7, 8 minions by January 31st. Okay, that's a doable goal. It's easy to do and it's measurable. And that's another thing, measurability. How will you know when you achieved what you want? In the case of global domination, of course, I can write it down off the top of my head. I can change it. Be able to call any world leader and have him do my bidding or fear a horrible death. Okay, I can do that. So for January 31st, recruit 7, 8 minions willing to die for low pay and a snazzy outfit. Again, there's different skills that you might want to achieve your goals. Again, fitness, a lot of people are going to be for fitness. Using that as an example, I would go out and take a long walk today. Okay, just enough to raise your heartbeat just a little bit. And then start reading and making plans of the goals of what you want to do. Let's say let's say that you decide to cut down sodas and get some cardio in. That'd be good for January. February, maybe jump rope and you diet every other day. Okay? Small chunks, just build on them. If you jump in all the way and you're very vague about what you want, you're doomed to failure. Again, going back to the goal of world domination, you probably will not go from working as a translator to global tyrant in a year. But you can break everything down for a year's goal. Let us say, I built up a criminal organization by the end of 2022. Okay, how do I, and then from that point, using my criminal organization, I can go on in 2024 to something else. I don't have to make decisions now. I've got the year, but I do want to start today, and I do have a week to have a reasonable chance of having a good plan for what to do next year. So that's it. If you're serious about improving your life, start today and organize what you're going to do next year for the rest of the week. And I'll see you once I have become tyrant of the world.